Good morning, welcome back to Video Diary on the farm. Fairly bright Monday morning. Yeah, anyway, we're having hopefully a good week this week. But yeah, over the weekend I went to East Kirkby airfield on the Saturday. They was having they have a Lancaster bomber there, and they were doing taxiing on the runway with it and a memorial service for Poppy Day, and I've just included a bit of footage of the Lancaster engines starting up and taxiing a little bit because yeah, hell of a sight, and then release some poppies. But yeah, I thought you might be interested to see that because it's only one of three Lancasters. I think there's two airworthy ones. One's in Canada and there's only one here, and they're trying to raise money to get this one at East Kirkby actually in the air again, even though it's taxied, it's not clear for flying. But yeah, they're on with that, trying to get it to go. But it's a hell of a sight, and yeah, the sound of them engines, something else. But yeah, hope you enjoy that, and yeah, we'll hopefully we'll see you at the end of the video. It's funny how the propellers appear to be going around real slowly in the video, but I can assure you they're spinning at full speed. It's just the effect of the camera what's making them look to be going real slow. But the sound is real, I can assure you of that. Well, as you can see, we've got a problem again. Fly tippers. Anyway, we're going to solve this problem. This is an easy one, hopefully. And it involves the digger solving it, because they're getting in off the main road where the fence is down. So I'll show you where it is. We're going to dig a trench. This is where they are getting in. Gap there, they've been coming through. And through their quad bike, motorbikes, and that truck with the rubbish. So I'll dig a trench, that'll stop them. And the rest of it's fenced off up there. All dug out. Now that'll stop them getting in. It will here and there, but every time we do something, they try to get one better. And where that blue car is, edge of the field, yeah, motorbikes are getting out there. No cars are coming in, but motorbikes can get out. But it's open all down that field, so we'll just keep pushing them further and further along if we do that at the minute. So I'm not digging anything where they're getting out there, but vehicles aren't getting in, so that's one good thing. We'll keep an eye on it, how it's going, and yeah, we shall see what happens. All we can do is keep trying, that's all we can do. Oh, if you remember last week, I showed you that great big heap of brash. Well, we're here chipping it with a chipper behind a big Valtra. Just going to take, you're just backing under. I'll show you that. Nice rainbow in the background. Yeah, I'll just show you a bit of the chipper going in action, and then we'll just have a quick look around the tractor. It's a big S-series Valtra. They used to have a Fent on it, 942, but yeah. But this is a big chipper, this, so yeah, make easy work of it. Nice Volvo. That's the company that's chipping it. If you want any forestry work doing, Simpsons. simab.co.uk. Yeah, good setup. We use them quite a bit here. Yeah, driver's just undone his sheet. That's it, you can hear it revving up. It's some horsepower to drive that machine. Beast. Takes around 40 minutes to load a lorry. Yeah, big Valtra. Pulling it down a bit. Certainly knows it's got it on, this chipper. It's still got plenty to go at. Dragging it in off the heap just to keep it feeding so it never runs out. That crane, it'll reach a good distance, that will. Keeping it full. down here, down the side of the road at Sawcliffe, main road, Winterton Road. And put some more posts in, gaps in the hedges, stop the bikers. But yeah, look at that. Oh, that's a really good cover crop that was drilled early on. It's only on light sandy land, but yeah, Oversealy looking nice. Blue flowers. Yeah, everything's coming well. Yeah, really good. Yeah, we're having a big drive again at the minute, try and keep the bikes and cars out of the fields. So they're getting a real nuisance. As you can see in this cover crop, they're doing donuts and spinning around. Then there's a gap here in the road. We'll dig a trench there and a four-wheel drive over there. Too many stakes to go in there, but yeah. We keep trying, that's all we can do. One in there, because that's what they'll do. They'll push through there, the beggars. More holes dug to complement the posts we put in this morning. These are on the larger ones. Yeah, drastic measures, but we feel it's necessary. George is pressing on with the ploughing in the really good dry conditions. Bird's eye always like their pea ground ploughed early and in good condition, preferably when it's dry. So yeah, we're meeting all this criteria, and yeah, it's a good start to the following pea crop. Taking advantage of this nice dry weather, I'm just giving this bank a final cut, just making it all look tidy. Dave's on it. Let's find him. Oh, he's over here, I can see him. Nearly done. Got the side mower on. Yeah, tidy job. What bit you can't quite reach, just at the top here. We'll get the hedge trimmer on there, flail, but yeah, nice tidy setup. What standing in good stead for the winter anyway. Yeah, it's a bit on there he can't reach, but he'll do it with the hedge trimmer anyway. Well, I'm just loading the trailer up with empty chemical drums. We've got a trailer load now. There's a load more up at the other yard, top yard. So we'll get them in a trailer, got all the cardboard in and ready to take. Mower tilts over, you can do down the dikes with it, providing the dike top's fairly stable. Oh, he is getting that last little bit. Yeah, that looks tidy now. Job's a good one. Right, we're ready to set off to Agricycle. Trailer's all loaded up with empty chemical drums and some load seed bags, so yeah, we'll get off. Nice driveway down into the Agricycle plant. Nice trees lining the way, nice sunny day. Now we'll pull onto the weighbridge, get weighed off. see what's happening. These are all the fertiliser bags that come in. They're taken into the plant here, and they're actually baled up into big bales. And the chemical drums that I've just brought, they're going to be sorted, tipped out into here, and they'll either go up there and be baled, or depending on where their outlet's going, they'll actually be shredded for them. Yeah, take all the other stuff, as you can see, plastics and everything. Yeah, baler band, silage wrap. Yeah, quite a big enterprise this. It's bigger nowadays, all this recycling. So yeah, thank you very much to AgriCycle for letting us film, much appreciated. This is the most important document I've got, a duty of care waste transfer note. This is to keep everybody happy, to fill in the paperwork, tick the boxes, especially the red tractor, all the bureaucracy that goes with it. So, yep, everybody will be happy now. Well, get on headed back. One thing I was interested in at AgriCycle is how do they deal with the chemical drum, the lids off them, because as many of you know, they have a cardboard insert in the top of them, the older ones where the foil seals are, to help seal them and everything else. But yeah, obviously it needs separating before it can be processed as cardboard and plastic. So what happens is that the caps are partially shredded so that the cardboard is loose. So then it's put into water along with the foils, and that if they're attached to the drums, and the lighter bits, obviously like the foil and the cardboard, that floats to the top of the water, and the rest of the plastic sinks. So that's how they separate them, which I thought was quite an ingenious method really. And yeah, then they go off to be recycled as plastic, and cardboard as cardboard, and the foil as foil. So yeah, it's all very technical. I'm just finishing off the last field of ploughing we've got this year, this beautiful morning. Yeah, just headlands to do, and then the job's all wrapped up. Yeah, this headland's going really well, as you can see. It's real nice soil out there. Yeah, not anything nasty turning over, just nice. the breed up. And that's this headland finished. One more to do, or partly to do, nearly done it. I'm out near the Winterton block actually, so as you can see through there, it's all coming up marvellously. Yeah, looks really well, that does. Yeah, we're really pleased with that. Yeah, all the shallow, the last breed on the black furrow, all shallowed it down, so it's easy to fill in, working. It is nice to see a well ploughed field. That's a credit to George. Nice stripes in it. This is our longest field, the biggest field actually now, one that stretches and is about 100 acres in total. Final breed. Yeah, we'll shallow the plough right out, the wheel on the last breed. Fill it in. That's the idea anyway. So it's sinking in a bit. Well, that's it for this edition of Video Diary on the Farm. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found a bit about the Lancaster interesting. I know I did. So yeah, if you have enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that like, share and subscribe. And yep, definitely free to subscribe, and you'll be notified every week if you ring that little bell when a new one comes out. And yeah, if you give us a hype, it all helps us please, and be much appreciated. Anyway, hopefully again we'll see you next week.